The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come.
It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
For more high school basketball on the WBCB Sports Network, the Pennsbury Falcon girls basketball team hosts the Council Rock North Indians. Pennsbury entering at 6-2, 3-1 in the league, and they hold a share of first place with two teams that a lot of people thought would be at the top of the SOL this year, Neshaminy and Council Rock South. The Falcons, though, have lost their last couple of games. They dropped one to PCL and 4A state favorite Lansdale Catholic on Saturday and lost a close one at Council Rock South on Tuesday night. Meanwhile, Council Rock North entering tonight off of a 4-point loss to Neshaminy. They led most of that game, but the Indians under first-year coach Jack Kelly, who's brought a new direction to the team. Coach Kelly saying this group of players has really bought in, and now they're just hoping that the results will follow. They've been dealing with some injuries over the last few years, including one of their top players in tonight's game. A lot of hard work went into having Jaden Wan back out on the floor after dealing with a really tough knee injury. And for Council Rock North, they've been good on defense, and their combination of size and length could pose some problems tonight for the Pennsbury Falcons. Tonight's game also serving as a fundraiser for 2010 Pennsbury graduate Jesse Krasna and his family. And there's info out there on social media. There's, QR codes that will allow you to donate right into a trust fund that's been set up for Jesse's sons, Ty and Cade, and other ways that you can help to give back and show our support for the Krasna family, Jesse and his sons, during this difficult time. So we are set to go. Pennsbury hosting Council Rock North. Chris Ermer with Gus Barber, Billy Warren, and Ben Goldstein in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania. The Pennsbury boys took care of business, beating Council Rock North 46-22 in our first game of the doubleheader. And soon we'll turn it over to Dan Mahoney. In this second game, there will also be a minute of giving where JV players will go around into the crowd and collect money, again, to support Jesse Krasna and his family. All tickets, all concessions going to help that cause and rally support for Jesse. Jesse Krasna, not only a Pennsbury graduate, but connected now to Council Rock North as their head basketball coach. And except for all of those tickets and all those proceeds, there are a couple of donation bins that are out in the lobby to help fight cancer and support and keep the memory of Joey Monahan alive. All right, minutes away from the start of tonight's game. And it's not Dan Mahoney, as we got the PA coming up in just a little bit with our starters. Falcons are led in scoring by the backcourt combo of Vitucci and Nevaeh Dash. Also getting scoring contributions from Daniela McDonald and Layla Mathias. And Mathias, I guess not as much a scorer, but she makes her presence felt on the backboard as she is the team's leading rebounder. And rebounding going to be a key tonight as the Falcons mentioned that size and length, giving up size at just about every position on the floor.
Welcome to Game 2 of our boys-girls doubleheader. Tonight's Suburban 1 Patriot Division matchup features the visiting Indians of Council Rock North versus the Falcons of Pennsbury. The officials for tonight's contest are Jim Moore, Darren Vogelman, and Mike Weber. Tonight's event benefits Council Rock North head coach and 2010 Pennsbury graduate Jesse Krasna, as well as his sons, Ty and Cade. In memory of their loving wife and mother, Jen Krasna. The Pennsbury blood runs deep in the Krasna and Matuza families, and they represent the best of Pennsbury. Jesse was the 2010 Big Orange Award winner and 3-time league champion as a member of the basketball team. Jen Krasna, also a 2011 Pennsbury graduate, was an outstanding volleyball player. Jen tragically lost her life shortly after the birth of their son Cade just a few short weeks ago, but her memory and legacy live on through her families. To support the family, there are giving stations placed in the lobby. One for meal donations via the site, Meal Train. Another, we will be accepting donations to be placed in trust for Ty and Cade Krasna. Proceeds from the snack stands this evening will also be donated to the family. At halftime, there will be a half-court shot. It's $1 per shot. Finally, between the third and fourth quarter, there will be a giving minute. Members of the junior varsity team will be making their way through the stands to collect as much as they can in the minute for the family. Any and all contributions are greatly appreciated. Thank you for continuing to step up for those in our community, and we hope you enjoy tonight's event. And now the starting lineup for the Council Rock North Indians. Senior, number 5, Kira Katz. Senior, number 12, Lizzie Lustig. Junior, number 21, Delaney McCaffrey. Senior, number 41, Jaden Wan. And junior, number 44, Ruth O'Keefe. Council Rock North is coached by Jack Kelly. He's assisted by Danielle Oxley, Katie Callender, and Ron Buckley. And now the starting lineup for your Pennsbury Falcons. Freshman out of Levittown, number 3, Emily Pinero. Junior out of Levittown, number 5, Layla Matthias. Sophomore out of Yardley, number 20, Maggie Burns. Junior out of Yardley, number 21, Sophia Vitucci. And senior out of Yardley, number 24, Nevaeh Dash. The Falcons are coached by Frank Ciola. He's assisted by Sean Ryan, Logan Klopp, Caitlin Kelly, and Lou Pompilli.
All right, so for the Falcons, Emily Pinero, a 5'10 freshman forward, with Layla Matthias, a 5'8 junior forward, joined by Maggie Burns, a 5'7 sophomore guard, and the backcourt of Sophia Vitucci, 5'4 junior, and Nevaeh Dash, the 5'5 senior. For Council Rock North, the starting 5, Kira Katz leads their team in assists and has worked hard to be a facilitator for them. She's out there with Delaney McCaffrey, a junior, their leading scorer, averaging 11 points per game. Lizzie Lustig, one of their defensive specialists, and a positive leader for this team, with Ruth O'Keefe and Jaden Wan, the senior, recovering from that knee surgery last year, their second leading scorer and leading rebounder on the team, are underway. McCaffrey's game of the night on the WBCB Sports Network. Falcons winning the tap, Vitucci with the dribble. Vitucci just a deadly shot creator, but has that one taken away by Kira Katz. Katz nearly has it poked away from her, drives the baseline. Her pass is deflected out of bounds.
Yeah, getting there, getting it picked from herself, but almost picking it from the North defender was Vitucci there. Just almost a great play to recover there.
Certainly not the start she was looking for, though, with that turnover. And Council Rock North now to work. Falcons in the man D. Cats out to O'Keefe. O'Keefe nearly loses it. It is loose, but picked up by Lustig. This Pennsbury student section making noise as that three is a little bit strong. Rebound by Matthias. Up the floor now. Here's Nevaeh Dash. Up top, Matthias puts it on the floor. Out to Maggie Burns. Burns goes inside, picks up the dribble. And now back out to Vitucci, and they'll slow things down. Matthias here, marked by McCaffrey. Around the perimeter, Burns now in the corner to Dash. Matthias again, McCaffrey has her cut off. Gets it back from Vitucci, drives, off glass, no. And Lizzie Lustig is there with the rebound. Out on the wing, here's Katz. Dash cuts her off, pass deflected, it's loose. And picked up by Matthias.
Just defense everywhere in this game to start.
2 minutes gone, still no score. Vitucci tries to change that with her shot. That's no good. Deflected. She pops it out. Burns over to Dash. Can't hit the three.
Still haven't seen our first points of the game yet, Chris.
Yeah, neither team has had really great shots either, as Nevaeh Dash holds up at the timeline. Defense has been the name of the game so far in this one. McCaffrey's game of the night on BCB. Maggie Burns up top to Vitucci, sheds the defender, pulls the trigger.
Sophia Vitucci.
Hits the jumper. Vitucci, Pennsbury's leading scorer, starts them off. It's 2-0 Falcons. And then it's taken away, trapped. Burns comes away with it. And scores with the left hand.
Yeah, knew she was going to have to use her body, so just collectively stopping her momentum and going up strong there.
Burns makes it 4-0. For Council Rock North, they said, you know, one thing this Pennsbury team does, and Coach Ciola does, space the floor so well. That time, Council Rock North with good floor spacing, and Delaney McCaffrey knocks down an open three. Burns over to Nevaeh Dash. Guarded by O'Keefe. Gives it up to Vitucci. Vitucci marked by Lustig. Now the freshman has it momentarily. Back to Vitucci, thinks about a three. Nice pass inside to Matthias, inside out, around the perimeter. Too strong that time from Panero.
Yeah, good ball movement there, Pennsbury offensively. Just couldn't find an open shot until the three.
Delaney McCaffrey delivers inside to Ruth O'Keefe. And O'Keefe bangs into a defender, no whistle, and she scores to make it 5-4 Council Rock North. Maggie Burns now working against Katz. Back to Vitucci, who gives it up to Matthias. Council Rock North also in a man-to-man look, and Coach Ciola wants to talk it over.
Timeout.
Calls a 30-second timeout with 3:01 to go, and gives us a moment to let you know tonight's game brought to you by the Peruzzi Auto Group for complete automotive service, Trust the Peruzzi Auto Group for value and service on all makes and models. Free multi-point inspection on your car with any paid service. A 10% military and law enforcement discount is also available on any service performed. And if you buy 3 tires, you get the 4th free. All service performed by certified technicians. Peruzzi, big comfy waiting rooms at their dealerships. They have free Wi-Fi and early drop-off. Peruzzi service, open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays open 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 in the afternoon.
Falcons, number 23,
The
Daniela
Peruzzi Auto
McDonald,
Group
and number 25,
service
Ava
for all
Jordan.
makes and models. Visit a Peruzzi dealership on Business Route 1 in Fairless
Number
Hills,
10, Danielle Sherman.
where their business is you. We're in Fairless Hills tonight at Pennsbury High School. Game 2 of our high school basketball doubleheader. Council Rock North with the advantage. Pennsbury out of the timeout. They get to Dash. She gets close to the bucket and then thinks otherwise. Out to the wing, gives it to Vitucci. Vitucci stops at the free throw line. Shot no good, and it's going to go off of O'Keefe. Got to credit Layla Mathias. She's always in the mix down there, and I think she, kind of influenced that one to go off of O'Keefe. Vitucci for 3. Too strong. That one's poked away, kept alive, but last touched by Dash. And so the ball goes to Council Rock North.
Number 5, Layla Mathias checking back in for the Falcons.
He had Jack Kelly in his first year as head coach of Council Rock North girls basketball. Said he really needs to limit the Pennsbury dribble penetration tonight. And on their end, they got to limit turnovers. Nearly had one right there.
Yeah, almost nearly a tip pass. We saw a lot of that in the boys' game, and just almost another one there.
A little too strong that time from O'Keefe. Vitucci brings it up top and then out to the wing to Mathias. Daniela McDonald to Vitucci, kicks out, Dash too strong. And Jaden Wan with the rebound. Jaden Wan, a 5'10 senior forward, again has been hurt by some knee injuries and had to put in a lot of work to get back. A 3 that time from McCaffrey is good. Her second three-pointer in quarter number 1. It's 8-4 Council Rock North. Vitucci thinks about a 3, pulls it down. McDonald starts the dribble. D-Mac out to Vitucci. Kind of directing traffic. Mathias goes into the paint, and Mathias kind of lost the handle. Not sure if that was poked away or she just lost the ball. Council Rock North long 2 is good.
Council Rock hitting it early and often so far in this first quarter.
That is Skylar Wright, who came off the bench, a sophomore developing. But the Indians feel confident in her ability, and she was confident with that shot. Makes it 10-4. Handoff up top to Dash, who drives. Shot too strong. Falcons keep it alive. Vitucci for 3. That's no good. And finally, Council Rock North secures it. And they want to see one shot here right towards the end of the first quarter. So Delaney McCaffrey will wait. Can't wait too long. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, a push foul whistled on the Falcons. Comes with 3.1 to go in the first quarter, and
foul zone number 10 for Pennsbury. That's their first, team first.
Will force Council Rock North to inbound under the bucket.
As well as Emily Pinero and Nev Davis checking into the game.
Nev Davis, Pinero, Maggie Burns off the bench. And Council Rock North, they get it in. Shot at the end of the clock. A little bit off to the right from Delaney McCaffrey.
Council Rock North 10, Pennsbury 4.
And so 1 quarter in the books. Council Rock North 10, Pennsbury 4 in the McCaffrey's game of the night. And tonight's game brought to you by the Pennsbury Regional Basketball League. 30-plus years, wishing both the Pennsbury girls and boys the best of luck throughout this season. And many of tonight's players got their start with the PRBL. You can check them out online, PRBLonline.com, for registration and league details. They have an in-house program and a travel program. Again, the Pennsbury Regional Basketball League. And Council Rock North from downtown, they hit 2 out of 4 threes. And for Pennsbury, they had the offer from beyond the arc, 0 for 5 in the first quarter.
Follow the girls on any of the following
from three-point land, and
Facebook, Pennsbury Girls Basketball.
That's one of the big reasons why Council Rock North is on top by 6 after our first quarter. McCaffrey's game of the night. Tonight's game serving as a fundraiser for 2010 graduate Jesse Krasna. The Falcons will play next Tuesday and Wednesday in the DCS Holiday Classic at Ridley High School. And they'll be taking on a very strong Unionville team in round 1 of that holiday hookup. Yeah, I have been negligent in that I haven't wished everybody a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, and all that stuff as we get towards the holiday break and the Christmas season. A happy Hanukkah, as another three-pointer from Skylar Wright. Actually, the first one she hit was a long 2. But it feels like she's got her range. Council Rock North now 13-4. And here is Vitucci with the dribble. Maggie Burns kind of setting a physical screen. The drive is no good, but Nevaeh Dash follows it up. Makes it 13-6. Nice pass inside. And Jaden Wan says thank you very much. Ends up with a pretty easy layup to make it 15-6. That's her first bucket of the night. And a big response there by the Falcons senior. That's now 1 for 6 from 3 for Pennsbury, but that was a big one, makes it 15-9. Nearly stolen by Matthias. And she gets called for the foul.
Foul's on number 5 for Council Rock North.
Oh,
that's
no.
her first, team first.
Calling that on Kira Katz. Foul comes with 6:20 and counting in the second quarter.
Yeah, Pennsbury's starting to find their groove offensively.
Here's Presley Foot with it, gives it up to Daniela McDonald, gets it back from her. Vitucci trying to get her shot off, step through. Off the rim, no, but the Falcons with an offensive rebound. Vitucci. Now the ball goes high off the rim and hits the guy wire. So it goes out of play.
For the Indians.
Back to Council Rock North.
Back in for the Falcons. Maggie Burns also back in for the Falcons. And number 4, Presley Foot, has checked in for the Falcons.
So Sherman replaces Maggie Burns.
Timeout on the floor, Council Rock North. That's a 30-second timeout.
And a timeout taken by Council Rock North. Gives us a moment to let you know tonight's game made possible by Jammer Doors and Windows. Jammer is a fourth-generation family-owned and operated business, and since 1920, they got showrooms in Lawrenceville and Yardley. Jammer provides sales, service, and installation of garage doors and openers, featuring Raynor garage doors, both steel and aluminum. Raynor garage doors crafted for durability. Jammer also with entry doors, patio doors, storm doors, and windows, and they do their own work and installation using no subcontractors. Visit their showroom, 2850 Brunswick Pike on Business Route 1. And their showroom in Yardley, open by appointment. Call 215-493-7709. Jammer Doors and Windows, an A+, Better Business Bureau rating, as we are back to action. Falcons with some backcourt pressure, Council Rock North. Now they'll set up their offense. Kira Katz over to McCaffrey. Tries to send it into Ruth O'Keefe, but the pass goes out of bounds and back to the Pennsbury Falcons.
Also number 42, Nev Davis.
Nev Davis back out. Daniela McDonald on the floor as Maggie Burns and Presley Foot sit down a moment. Chris Ermer, Gus Barber, Billy Warren, Ben Goldstein, and there's a foul. Lizzie Lustig.
Foul's on number 12 for the Council Rock North. That's her first, team second.
Lustig picks up her first. The Falcons have currently won 25 straight games here at the Falcons' Nest. As Vitucci drives, looked like there was some contact there, no whistle. Falcons last lost at the Falcons' Nest back on January 30th of 2021 to CB East. Nice entry. That time Delaney McCaffrey, she was losing her footing. Shot too strong, Falcons in transition, get it up top to Vitucci. And that last game Pennsbury lost here, they only were able to dress 7 players because of COVID restrictions. Up top, McDonald lets it go. Not that time. And a whistle, a foul is going to be called on Sophia Vitucci. I thought maybe she had her tied up. She was battling with Lustig.
Pennsbury, number 21, her first, team second. Presley Foot and
That's Vitucci's first.
Jaden Wan back in for Council Rock North.
So anyway, in that Pennsbury game, that last loss here at the Falcons' Nest, Nevaeh Dash didn't play in that game. So in her entire career as a Pennsbury girls varsity basketball player, she has not lost at the Falcons' Nest.
That's kind of good.
And overall, like the regular season, the playoffs, the whole thing, the Falcons are 35-1 at home during Nevaeh Dash's tenure as a Pennsbury Falcon.
Also checking in for Falcons, number 55, Izzy Ruda.
So efficient, you're telling me.
They have been outstanding during her time here. And tonight, though, on the wrong end of this one right now, about midway through the second quarter, trailing it by 6. They get it out to McDonald, who fires away.
Danielle McDonald for 3.
Knocks it down. Makes it a 3-point game. Council Rock North trying to respond. Long rebound goes out to Izzy Ruda. And the 5'11 senior is fouled.
Her first, team's third.
O'Keefe gets her. And
Lizzie Lustig back in for the Indians.
First foul tonight on Ruth O'Keefe. Around the perimeter, McDonald that time couldn't get the shot off. It's blocked, but it's picked up by Izzy Ruda. She lets another one go. A little too strong, and Ruth O'Keefe with the backside rebound. Nice find inside. Jaden Wan with her second from the field. Council Rock North in front by 5. Vitucci goes left, pops it back out to Matthias. Down the lane, over to Ruda, baseline jumper, no. Had that one at close range, just a little bit too strong. Now out to O'Keefe, who goes through the paint. And here's Katz with the drive. Offensive foul. Picking up the charge is Nevaeh Dash.
Yeah, just planting her feet, setting it, not moving, and just getting the charge.
For Council Rock North, that's her second team score.
Beautiful defensive play there.
Second one picked up by Kira Katz. I mean, that was a bang play. Could have gone either way, but official right there. Now McDonald again fires away. Doesn't quite get the bounce, but Matthias keeps it alive. Out to Vitucci.
Vitucci for 3.
Offensive rebounds keeping Pennsbury in this game so far.
Now a 2-point game. O'Keefe tries to bounce it inside, and Vitucci has the steal. Vitucci goes right to the free throw line, kicks out the Dash. McDonald gives it back to Vitucci. Takes it inside, makes a couple of post moves, gets the shot off, it's no good, but the long rebound tracked down by Matthias. So Falcons now will set up a play. Matthias nearly had it taken away from O'Keefe. Out to McDonald. Shot. A high arcing 3 is no good. It's loose in the paint. Finally, it's Dash who comes away with it, and she's fouled.
And we see Matthias working hard off every missed shot. She's just a player that has a nose for the ball. On defense, offensive rebounds, she usually is in there making the play, getting her hands on the ball some way or another.
Fouls on number 41 for Council Rock North, her first.
So that's the first tonight on Jaden Wan.
Back into the game for the Falcons.
Picks up the foul. On the floor now for Pennsbury is Danielle Sherman. And also Ava Jordan. Jordan over to Sherman, around to Vitucci. Shot on the way, too strong. And the Indians will bring it up the floor with under a minute to go, first half. McCaffrey nearly a carry, no whistle there. Her shot, she can't finish. Now Vitucci, she stalks the floor out there.
Oh, almost lost it there.
Nearly lost the handle. Jordan into the corner to Sherman. Sherman hands off to McDonald. McDonald drives, and her shot blocked out of bounds. Stays with Pennsbury. But we reference that length and that size. Council Rock North right there. Made a difference on that shot for sure. 7 seconds to go. Vitucci going left, splitting defenders. Jump shot. No good. And the rebound brought in by Josie Boyle.
Council Rock North 17.
At the horn.
Pennsbury 15.
So Council Rock North with a 2-point advantage, 17-15 after one half of high school hoops action. As you may have heard from our PA man, now we're going to have a halftime shooting contest. We'll return in just a little bit. Ben Goldstein has set us up with some stats to take a look at. We'll also recap first half scoring and get you ready for second half action. McCaffrey's game of the night on the WBCB Sports Network. Back in just a moment.
BCWSA customers, former Phillies pitcher Tommy Green here. I played on the 1993 National League champs, so I know a thing or two about what it's like playing on a winning team. BCWSA has all the ingredients. They make it easy for their customers to get automatic updates by text, email, or phone anytime there is a disruption in your service area. You can even customize your alerts by going to bcwsa.net. That's bcwsa.net. BCWSA, your partner for a safer environment. BCWSA, proven.
Whether you're just getting started, already well on your way, planning for your future, drafting your vision, growing toward greatness, or finding that dreams really can come true. Whatever your next steps are, we'll be right here with you, just like we have been for 150 years. Start here, grow here, stay here. Penn Community Bank. Here we are, and here we grow. Member FDIC.
Jefferson Health has been serving Northeast Philadelphia and Bucks County for more than a century. Their Frankfort, Torresdale, and Bucks Hospital locations are there for you with primary and specialty care, emergency care, and of course, inpatient care. Wherever you live, work, or play, Jefferson Health is there with exceptional care. Jefferson is where you are. Call 1-800-JEFF now to schedule an appointment or visit jeffersonhealth.org.
McCaffrey's Food Markets, exceptional every day. Family owned and operated for over 40 years, McCaffrey's is part of your community and a very proud supporter of our local high schools. For true value on the freshest meats and produce to their own prepared food department, to everyday savings on your necessary items, McCaffrey's is exceptional every day. And it's in your neighborhood in the Edgewood Village Shopping Center, 635 Heacock Road, Yardley. The Villages of Newtown at 2890 South Eagle Road, and also in Bluebell, Princeton, West Windsor, and the best of McCaffrey's in Doylestown. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Are you living with relentless pain? St. Mary has a new way to help. Knee and hip replacements with a smarter process for faster recovery, earning prestigious awards for quality and value. A rapid recovery program has you walking just hours after surgery, and breakthrough advances such as custom-fit joints position you for a longer pain-free life. 215-710-5888. St. Mary Orthopedics. It's your health. Expect more.
You are not just building a company. You are helping to build your community. For 150 years, Penn Community Bank has been strengthening our region, serving as a trusted partner and resource for businesses like yours. Our team of business bankers can get you where you need to go. Real relationships, expert advice, swift solutions to power your growth. Start here, grow here, stay here. Penn Community Bank. Here we are, and here we grow. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Back here at the Falcons' Nest, it's halftime. Pennsbury trailing by a bucket. Council Rock North 17, Pennsbury 15. Let's take a look first at first half scoring for the visiting Council Rock North Indians. It's Delaney McCaffrey leading the way for them. She hit 2 3-pointers in the first quarter and have 6 for the half. 5 points coming from Skylar Wright, who had a spark off the bench and hit a long 2, and then 1 from beyond the arc for her 5 points. 4 coming from Jaden Wan, and 2 from junior forward Ruth O'Keefe. Council Rock North was 17 in the first half for the Pennsbury Falcons. 5 points coming from Sophia Vitucci, Vitucci with a bucket from the floor in the first quarter and a 3 in the second quarter. Nevaeh Dash had 5 as well, all 5 of her points coming in the second quarter tonight. 3 from Daniela McDonald, who came off the bench and was launching a bunch of three-pointers. Falcons from beyond the arc, 3 for 15. And for Council Rock North, they've been a little bit more selective. They went 3 for 6 from three-point land, but one of those threes that dropped for Pennsbury came from Daniela McDonald. Again, she had 3 points and 2 coming from starter sophomore guard Maggie Burns.
The boys were raining buckets earlier.
Well, a much better second quarter for Pennsbury. They trailed 10-4 after the first quarter, and I mean, it had a bunch of shots from 3. They didn't all fall, but they had some good open looks in that first half of play.
Yeah, a lot of good open looks, and a lot of them not falling, but you're getting the looks you want to see, so that's positive for the second half. You just got to keep doing what you're doing in the second half, and just hopefully something changes with the letting it fall, and defensively, just really good defensively for both sides and how they played.
And you know, you look at these two teams, Billy, and after the first half, they really seem like they're very similar in a lot of ways. They both play kind of a man defense and are relying on some of the outside shooting. I guess for Council Rock North, it seems like their inside players, they're kind of trying to feed those girls a little bit more.
Yeah, you can see them looking to force it inside a little bit, and as we said, and we see a made shot here at halftime. And as what we said kind of before the game, North wants to limit the turnovers. You see them when they try to push it in transition, they're not as comfortable with the ball in their hands. And I believe that's why Pennsbury put the press on them to make them uncomfortable with the ball. And Pennsbury, same thing. You can see them trying to work the offense. I believe if you're Pennsbury right now, you have to feel a little confident only down 2 with your leading scorer in Sophia Bertucci not having the best shooting first half. But she is a gamer, and you know she's going to come out with confidence and look to still score this half.
Well, the Falcons are back out to get ready for the second half. Council Rock North as well, so they're going to wrap up this halftime shooting contest, and we will get back to action in just a little bit. The other thing, between quarters 3 and 4, there'll be a minute of giving where the junior varsity players will carry around some buckets and accept donations. Tonight's game, a fundraiser for 2010 graduate Jesse Krasna. Take a look at some of the Pennsbury Falcons social media stuff where you can find a QR code and other ways to click right through to make donations online to benefit Jesse and his sons Ty and Cade. All right, we'll get back to it in just a little bit. For the Indians, they've played in a lot of close games. All 3 losses for the Indians have come in the final minute, and they hope to avoid that same fate tonight. But for Pennsbury, they really narrowed that gap in the second quarter and trailed by just a bucket. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. We will step aside and return to action in just a little bit on the WBCB Sports Network.
Former Philly Tommy Green, and here's the pitch. More people are online every day to check and pay their bills. Now you can have your BCWSA utility bill delivered electronically. Enrollment couldn't be easier. Just go to bcwsa.net or call 800-222-2068. With electronic billing, you have control to see your bills whenever you want and enjoy the convenience of viewing and printing up to 13 months of your previous bills. Best of all, the service is free. Sign up for e-billing at bcwsa.net. BCWSA, proven.
The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. I mean, it's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Your day-to-day life is hectic between having to pick up the kids, make dinner, the countless other tasks that you got to get done. Rob's Automotive and Collision is there to make your life a whole lot easier. Make sure you take advantage of their spacious waiting rooms, the large flat-screen TVs, complimentary coffee and muffins, and free Wi-Fi. So even when you do have to stop, Rob's is there to make you feel right at home. Give Rob's a call today at 215-826-9200 for any of your auto repair needs.
Girls are back in action here at the Falcons Nest on Tuesday.
Welcome back to Pennsbury High School, and inside the Falcons Nest, our statistician Ben Goldstein says look out for Vitucci in the second half of tonight's game, which is kind of what Billy Warren was also saying. He's helping us out with the call of the game and behind the camera. Gus Barber, our video engineer tonight, and the Falcons have kind of gotten what they expected from Council Rock North: preparation, size, speed, and athleticism. And Pennsbury needs to play their best to come away with a win tonight. Sophia Vitucci, meanwhile, one of the two best players in the division, according to Coach Ciola. And she's impressive because she typically is unflappable. You have a tough half, that is not going to bother number 21. And her work ethic is elite. And so that makes her an elite player.
And like Ben said, watch out for her in the second half here. She can do some damage.
Nevaeh Dash gets them started over to Layla Mathias. Now Daniela McDonald back out on the floor to start the second half. Flashes in the post. Mathias kicks out to Pinero. Now here is Vitucci. Drives in traffic and scores.
And there we saw it, her first bucket of the second half. Starting to try to find a groove here.
She's got 7 points and ties the game at 17. Up top, they send it to Lizzie Lustig. Now here is Katz back over to Lustig, out on the wing, guarded by Dash. Explores the baseline, pass intercepted by Mathias. And Vitucci calmly dribbles over the timeline, gives it over to Nevaeh Dash, gets it back from her. Dash back to Vitucci, who gives it to Pinero. And the freshman has her first bucket of the night, and that gives the Pennsbury Falcons a lead.
Yeah, beautiful ball movement there for Pennsbury, just finding the cutting guy and just getting the lane.
Mathias nearly stole it, and I thought she was going to get called for a foul, but Council Rock North calling a timeout with 6:18 to go in the third quarter. And tonight's game also made possible in part by Michael's Jewelers, Bucks County's leading independent jewelers in Fairless Hills at 445 South Olds Boulevard, and also at 1619 Big Oak Road next to the ShopRite in Yardley. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Bill Flannery Automotive. 4 locations serving all your auto body needs. For more information, visit their website at FlanneryAutomotive.com. FlanneryAutomotive.com, helping to make tonight's game possible here on WBCB. Great to have you with us. Again, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, all that stuff going out to everybody with us. We thank you so much for being part of what we do on WBCB, and we hope you have a joyous and peaceful holiday season. A three-pointer. Delaney McCaffrey gives her 9 points and leapfrogs Council Rock North back in front. Our first of 2 games was a blowout for the boys team. This one feels like it might come right down to the wire as Falcons get it inside, out to Vitucci, 3, yes.
Sophia Vitucci for 3.
And a timeout
Timeout, Pennsbury.
Taken by the
A
Falcons.
30-second timeout.
So Vitucci, that gives her double digits. She's got 10 points. And the Falcons in front 22-20. DiLorenzo's the Berg Pizza just down the street. Oh man, I could go for a nice slice of the original Trenton tomato pie over there.
Oh, sounds good right about now.
You know, the other thing in this ad that we talk about is the mustard pie. And every time I say, what
I've
the
always
heck?
heard, I keep hearing it. I didn't want to ask it, but yeah, what is a mustard pie?
I don't know. We got to try it. It's one of the many gourmet pizzas at DiLorenzo's, the Berg Pizza, just down the street in the Vermilion Square, 8919 New Falls Road, and they are proud to support Pennsbury Falcon Athletics on WBCB. Pass along a gift certificate to our player of the game. In the boys' game, it went to Ryan Zuckerman, so he'll enjoy a slice of pizza. Thanks to DiLorenzo's as we get back to it. Falcons out of the timeout, and they come away with a steal. Matthias with the takeaway. Now Vitucci directing traffic, gives it off to Matthias. Gets it back from her. Jump shot is good along the baseline. And then at midcourt, Falcons nearly with the steal, and a whistle, a foul on Matthias.
And as we talked about halftime and coming into the second half, we kind of said Bertucci's a player that can get hot and get hot real quick, and we see her come out on fire this second half, giving this Pennsbury team much needed energy.
Yep, 7 third quarter points for Vitucci. Matthias will sit down. Ava Jordan out on the floor. Presley Foote off the bench as well. Up to O'Keefe, who pulls the trigger. No good, and Vitucci with the rebound. Gets a screen from Pinheiro. Off the back rim, no, but Pinheiro is there with the rebound. Good nose for the ball by the freshman. McDonald is wide open. Can't hit, but Jordan with the long rebound, and then it's poked away. Looked like Lizzie Lustig had it momentarily, but then she couldn't hold on. It goes out of bounds off her, back to the Falcons.
Yeah, and really a tale of two halves right now for Pennsbury and how they played in the first half and how they're starting to play in this second half.
And you take away that first quarter, it's a whole different looking game.
Oh, yeah.
Falcons were down by 6 after the first quarter tonight. Vitucci dribbling against Lustig. Pulls up, gives it over to Nevaeh Dash, gets it right back from her. Just a little more than midway through quarter number 3. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. Whistle, foul. Skylar Wright with a reach in.
Her first, team's first.
Vitucci into Matthias. Matthias post moves, passes out of that. Dash keeps it alive, and here's Vitucci. Back into the corner, Panera. Long two, Vitucci with the shooter's touch.
Got the roll.
And she's now got 9 third quarter points and leads all scorers. Nice entry to Jaden Wan, but Wan in some heavy traffic didn't get enough on that shot. Falcons have turned this game around in the third quarter. Strong hands by Dash up top to secure that one. Panaro tries to send it inside to Dash, and it's a tie-up.
Jump ball goes to Council Rock North.
Council Rock North with the arrow.
Checking in the game for the Falcons.
Pennsbury playing next Tuesday and Wednesday in the DCS Holiday Classic. They'll be at Ridley High School, taking on Unionville in round one. And that ball tied up by Dash. And this time, Pennsbury with the arrow.
Nevaeh Dash is a player that's not afraid of contact and will dive for any loose ball that she sees, as we see right there, getting back-to-back jump ball and gets Pennsbury the ball back.
And now she gets it up top. With it there, Liv Gilchrist. Now McDonald out to Vitucci. Vitucci drives in the paint.
Sophia Vitucci.
Again with the touch.
She is just hitting anything she wants at this point.
Makes it 28-20. Ben Goldstein thinks that just because he said she was going to have a good quarter, he gets credit for it or something.
It's all Ben's. This is all Ben's game right now.
Full timeout on the floor. Pennsbury on top, 28-20 in the McCaffrey's game of the night. It's brought to you in part by the Pennsbury Regional Basketball League, the PRBL. 30-plus years wishing both the Pennsbury girls and boys the best of luck this season. And a lot of today's players got their start with the Pennsbury Regional Basketball League. PRBLonline.com for more information. That's PRBLonline.com. Good luck to the Falcons from the Pennsbury Regional Basketball League. They are proud to support you, and we thank them for their support of WBCB. Thanks to DiLorenzo's. Yeah, check out that mustard pie and tell us about it. Send us a text message.
I'm still trying to think. You think it's like dough, mustard, and then cheese?
I don't know.
I've been thinking about it. It has to be.
It has to be
It has
just
to be,
mustard
right?
instead of tomato sauce. I think it's mustard.
You think it's yellow, honey, spicy, like a Dijon?
Ooh, that sounds pretty good, actually.
Like a honey mustard, maybe not bad. I like a honey mustard.
That's at DiLorenzo's, 215-943-2605. Of course, they have the original Trenton tomato pie, great gourmet pizzas, just awesome pizza at DiLorenzo's, the Berg Pizza, 215-943-2605. Back to action, and Pennsbury making it difficult for Council Rock North just to get the ball up the floor. They do. Baseline jumper, no good. It's tapped around. McDonald couldn't come up with it. McCaffrey does. Lustig now out on the wing, up top, and around to Kira Katz in front of us. Katz with Matthias all in her business. Now Jaden Wan, little spin move, gets the hook shot off, and gets that to go.
Yeah, beautiful spin move. Not trying to do too much, just saw that opportunity, spun, and laid it up.
Council Rock North needed that bucket just to stay within arm's reach. Liv Gilchrist right in front of the Pennsbury student section. Up top to Daniela McDonald. Guarded by Katz and gave it up to Matthias. Matthias drives, whistle away from the ball.
Foul is on number 15.
Josie Boyle.
That's her first, team second. Danielle Sherman back in for the Falcons.
Josie Boyle picks up that foul. And a sophomore, they're looking for rebounding from her. Council Rock North, now an enthusiastic group. They're pretty tight off the court. That's helped them to some of this early season success. and early success in this game, but the Falcons have started to play better throughout the night. Matthias drives in, kicks back out to Dash. Vitucci with a little more than a half minute to go. We'll see if she tries to cap off an outstanding third quarter for her. I think they want to give her an opportunity here as she creates some space against Lustig. Gives it to Matthias. Now Dash holds with 15 seconds to go, and again back to Vitucci. And they want to see her create something. Little contact there with Lustig, no whistle. 6 remaining. From the elbow, yes.
Sophia Vitucci.
Oh my gosh.
Vitucci makes it 30 to 22.
Pennsbury 30, Council Rock North.
Oh, what a mean step back that was.
That's a 13-point quarter for Vitucci.
Yeah, she's just on fire, found her shot, and she just kept it the whole quarter, and at this point it looks like she cannot miss.
All right, so another part of tonight's activities, a minute of giving, which will now take place between quarter 3 and 4.
Junior varsity team members will be making their way.
Tonight's game initially was supposed to be played as a home and away series with the I think the Pennsbury girls were supposed to be here, and the Pennsbury boys were over at Council Rock North.
Yeah.
But in order to try to rally support for the Krasna family, they were able to move both games to the Falcons' Nest.
Cheer for our Pennsbury cheerleaders.
And again, during both the boys' game and the girls' game, they have this minute of giving, encouraging fans here to make a donation to support the Krasna family during this difficult time. And like Joey Monahan, once a Falcon, always a Falcon. And for Coach Ciola, he was asked by one of the guys who they put together some game notes. Just, you coached both Coach Krasna and Coach Emmy. Doesn't that make you feel a little bit old? And he said, no, not really. It makes me feel kind of happy. You look back at the type of player that Jesse Krasna was, and Coach Ciola said just easy and joyful to coach. And so the showing some love and support for Jesse. Also, Jack Kelly told me that his family is up in Scranton, and I think they are taking in the live stream of tonight's game. Driving, scoring, Ruth O'Keefe.
Ruth O'Keefe
makes it 30 to 24, and right after that score, a quick Council Rock North timeout. All right, so with a full timeout, we'll step aside, return to the Falcons' Nest. Pennsbury on top of Council Rock North High School girls basketball on WBCB.
Don't let joint pain bring you down. See how you can get relief at a free joint pain seminar at St. Mary Orthopedics. Joint care experts will inform and answer questions about diagnosing, managing, and treating joint problems and knowing when it's time for a joint replacement. Ready to get back to life? Get to the next free joint pain seminar. Details at stmaryhealthcare.org/joint seminar. It's your health. Expect more.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Michael's Jewelers, Bucks County's leading independent jewelers in Fairless Hills at 445 South Olds Boulevard, also at 1619 Big Oak Road next to the ShopRite in Yardley. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Bill Flannery Automotive, with 4 locations serving all of your auto body needs. For more information, visit the website FlanneryAutomotive.com. That's FlanneryAutomotive.com. I mentioned earlier, sometimes it feels like Vitucci kind of stalks her competition, and towards the end of that third quarter, just felt like it was just a matter of time for her to get that shot off, capping off an outstanding quarter of basketball. Nevaeh Dash driving, takes contact and gets the whistle. And a trip to the line for the Pennsbury senior.
Number 21 for Rock North. That's her first, team's third. Nevaeh Dash to the line, shooting 2.
Nevaeh Dash and Izzy Ruda and Nev Davis. The three seniors for this Falcon team this season. Dash from the line makes it 31-24. And again, Falcons applying some backcourt pressure, nearly come away with the steal. McCaffrey has it and gets it over to Kira Katz in desperation. Katz has it knocked away. And Matthias is then fouled.
Fouls on number 5 for Council Rock North for its third team sport.
So that is number 3 on Kira Katz.
Number 3, Emily Pinero, back in for the Falcons.
Pinero for Sherman. A minute gone in the fourth quarter tonight. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. Chris Ermer, Gus Barber, Billy Warren, Ben Goldstein with us. And great to have you alongside as well. We've had a good one so far. 7-point advantage for Pennsbury, establishing that lead with a dominant third quarter. Pretty much through the contributions of Sofia Vitucci, who now dribbles and takes a bump. Whistle goes against Lustig.
Fouls on number 12 for Rock North, her second, team's 5th.
And now that's the 5th team foul on Council Rock North. Pennsbury so far only committing 1 team foul in the second half.
Yeah, pretty disciplined.
Deflected out of bounds, and Matthias into Vitucci. Dash back to Vitucci. Matthias at the elbow. Caught off there by Katz and gives it up to Dash. McDonald's running around. Vitucci, crossover, jumper.
Sofia Vitucci.
Wow, I have no words. That was just what a move.
That gives her 20 tonight.
She is feeling it.
15 of those 20 points coming in the second half. Falcons nearly with another takeaway. Vitucci pokes it away. Council Rock North holds on to it. And Jaden Wan for 3.
Jaden Wan.
They absolutely needed that one. Makes it 33-27, and they stay in this thing. Matthias over the timeline, out to Pinero. Good ball movement, and then you get it into the hands of number 21. And it feels like everything starts to slow down. Crystallize for Pennsbury. She goes right around 2 defenders and bangs into Kira Katz. And Katz called for the foul.
Number 5 for Council Rock North. That's her 4th, team's 6th.
So next one will put Pennsbury in the bonus. And that's a little foul trouble for Kira Katz there. She's got 4. So Coach Kelly will have her sit down, preserve her for the final minutes. Dash out there with Matthias, Vitucci, and Matthias fouled by McCaffrey. You got Vitucci, Matthias, Pinero, Dash, and McDonald, and now Presley Foot will come on for Nevaeh Dash. So Falcons now in the bonus, 1-1
Burns back in
for Matthias as Burns comes on for McDonald. Matthias misses the front end, and that's last off of Pennsbury.
Danielle McDonald and Nevaeh Dash back in for Pennsbury.
McDonald and Dash back on the floor. Quick substitutions. Little defense, offense for Coach Ciola. Dash hands off to Vitucci. Just great basketball IQ and ability, just a junior. Up top, Matthias. Out to the wing, it's Vitucci with it. Nearly had it poked away. Now Matthias goes right, out to Dash. Looked like she thought about letting one fly, instead bounces to Matthias, who along the baseline, out to Panera. I think she was looking for McDonald. Instead, it goes off of her teammate, out of bounds.
Maggie Burns, Presley Foot back in for the Falcons.
3:35 to go, and Pennsbury allowing Council Rock North to have a shot at this thing. They've been the better team in the second half, but the Indians continue to fight. McCaffrey over to Jaden Wan. Up top, O'Keefe. Lustig for three. They're going to count the basket. There's a foul underneath.
By number 12, Lizzie Lustig.
So a big bucket there by Lustig makes it 33-30, pulls Council Rock North to within three. And then the foul underneath was on Pennsbury.
Dash and Danielle McDonald back in.
This might be the biggest possession of the night for North.
And Katz will inbound. McCaffrey up top, gets it back, fires away, swish. And we are tied 33-33.
And just like that, you go from being up 6 to now being tied. Wow, what a swing there by North.
A great game tonight. McCaffrey's game of the night on WBCB. McDonald, long two, too strong. Backside rebound is Vitucci, and she is fouled, goes to the floor, and will go to the line. 1-1.
Foul's on number 44 for Council Rock North. Her second, team's 8th. Sophia Vitucci to the line.
Second tonight on O'Keefe. And Vitucci's, I thought that was a 1-1, and they've given her 2 shots, misses the first.
Yeah, Pennsbury in the bonus, so. See if she can hit this one.
She does, breaks the tie. Falcons 34, Council Rock North 33. Pennsbury, backcourt pressure. They don't have a lot of time. They got to get this thing over the timeline, and they do in the nick of time. But then throw it away. Looking for Kira Katz. But that one just, the pass was off the mark.
Yeah, it almost took out a fan out there.
Look out, Falcon fans.
Watch your heads.
Emily Panero back onto the floor. As the clock ticks down to 2:20 and counting. McDonald, Vitucci. Now Nevaeh Dash. They work this perimeter weave. get down to the 2-minute mark. Dash gets it back, drives, and scores. Just good decision-making, Billy, and a little bit too quick that time.
Yeah, catching it with no hesitation. She's seen that she was quicker than her defender and quickly just took one step right to the rim and finished it for the easy 2.
Full timeout on the floor. Falcons in front, 36-33. Here at the McCaffrey's game of the night. Let's see here. Who do I want to talk about? Oh, let's give these guys credit for helping to make the girls' game possible. Michael's Jewelers, Bucks County's leading independent jeweler in Fairless Hills at 445 South Olds Boulevard, and also 1619 Big Oak Road next to the ShopRite in Yardley. And tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Bill Flannery Automotive, with 4 locations serving all your auto body needs. For more information, visit the website at flanneryautomotive.com. Pennsbury Falcon girls basketball alumni getting recognized for being here to support the team. Perfect time of year for that because a lot of those players are on break right now.
Home for the holidays.
And they still make some time to give back.
Oh, yeah.
To old Pennsbury basketball. Chris Ermer with Gus Barber, Billy Warren, and Ben Goldstein in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania. Under 2 minutes left and a 1-possession game. Council Rock North will inbound. Try to break this pressure. O'Keefe over midcourt. Bounces to Lustig, and then Lizzie Lustig fouled Daniela McDonald with a little contact there. Falcons still with 3 fouls to give. So why not be aggressive? Defensively, here's Delaney McCaffrey. Across to Lustig, gets it back from her. Liv Gilchrist, a little behind the back dribble from the elbow. Yes.
North not going anywhere. Anytime Pennsbury says they have an answer, North comes right back with them.
McCaffrey makes it a 1-point game as we're down to 1:15 remaining. Vitucci looks poised, in control, makes a couple of moves, gets some separation, starts to go left. And again, just kind of playing with her food out there. She's able to get it to, that time, Layla Mathias, and Mathias is fouled by Juan. And that'll give her a 1-and-1.
You can see Vitucci using IQ. Whenever the refs start to give her a 2-3 count, make a quick drive, pull it back out to reset that count and hold it and kill the clock.
Mathias gets the bonus shot. Makes it a 2-point game with that one.
Number 4, Presley Foot, checking into the game.
Presley Foot off the bench, onto the floor is Mathias with another big free throw. Gets them both. Talk about clutch, 38-35. And Council Rock North's Kira Katz with the dribble, guarded by Dash. Picks up the dribble and now will hand off to McCaffrey, gets it back. Thought she might try the 3, instead dropping it off to Jaden Wan in the lane. Heavy traffic, shot partially blocked. Around to Katz, baseline jumper, too strong. Mathias with the rebound, and they foul her right away. And so we walk the floor with 22 seconds left.
Foul on number 21 for Council Rock
Yeah, it looked like North almost having a couple chances there, but Pennsbury with a great closeout for the open shooters.
So now Matthias at the line can make this a 2-possession game. And she'll have 2 cracks at it. Double bonus for Pennsbury.
If she misses this next one, things could get a little interesting, Chris.
Not that time. Looks like Coach Kelly wants a timeout off a make. It's a miss. 20 seconds left. Kira Katz.
Pennsbury bringing great pressure.
Around to McCaffrey. And then Council Rock North will get the timeout. Comes with 14 and a half seconds left on the fourth quarter clock.
That's a full timeout.
And Matthias not able to connect. It still remains a 1-possession game.
Oh, talk about a nail biter right now.
Falcons again holding a share of first place in the SOL Patriot Division. And, you know, on behalf of the Krasna family, want to send out a thank you to all of those who have made donations and just continued to show Jesse in one way or another that the community is behind him and trying to lift him up. You know, sometimes I can be listening to like Christmas music, and like I'll just start to, tears will start to come to my eyes. Like, this is such an emotional time of year, and to think of that, the pain and the loss, it really is unimaginable. And so for Pennsbury Falcon basketball to keep Jesse Krasna and his family in their hearts, I know means a lot. And we'll extend a thank you to everybody who has made tonight special, as we got 14 seconds left, and it's intercepted on the inbound by Nevaeh Dash, and then Dash is fouled, and she will go to the line for 2 shots.
Fouls on number 5 for Council
Definitely
Rock
the
North.
worst
That's
outcome
her
you
fifth.
could have had for North for that inbounds.
And that's a couple of plays in the second half where you see that Nevaeh's dash, her quickness just makes a big difference and makes her the leader, the player that she is.
Yeah, she just has a nose for the ball with a defensive IQ there. You've seen her kind of read the passer's eye and just go where she thinks the ball was going, intercept it, and then have the awareness to stay inbounds.
And that free throw puts the Falcons in front by 4 with just under 12 seconds remaining, and a timeout taken by Council Rock North. Well, we do got to credit Ben Goldstein, our prognosticator, who said Sophia Vitucci going to have a big second half tonight, and her third quarter just really impressive. And how she finished that third quarter with a bucket right as time was elapsing. Yeah, I think she had 13 third quarter points, and now she's got 16 in the second half tonight.
The viewers can't see it, but my jaw is dropped after seeing that third quarter production from Vitucci. Just wow, wow.
Yeah, and really took over, kind of went one-on-one against some defenders.
Yeah, and put a couple good moves on. Had that one nice step back, had another good dribbling move, just really putting it on tonight.
Some things you can coach and some things you just have, and having that much talent, you can tell that she works on her craft, works on her game. She's a great shot creator, and you can see that when she gets confident, she can make any shot that she sees.
She's got 21 so far tonight, but it's Nevaeh Dash at the line with an opportunity to put this one even further out of reach, and she does. Makes it 40-35. And now Council Rock North is going to have to try for a desperation 3. You better shoot it right now. And it's stolen away, intercepted by Dash. And she'll hang on to the basketball as the final second comes off the clock. And the Falcons win it 40-35. Pennsbury improving to 7-2 overall and bettering their league record to 4-1 and dropping Council Rock North now to 3-5 on the season. Well, after our last game, Coach Wes Emmy just sent over a player of the game. We were talking about, we weren't talking about Ryan Zuckerman, and he ended up coming over to be our player of the game. So, I don't know. Have you been to any of the girls' games so far?
No, this is my first one.
All right, I don't know if Sophia Vitucci has already gotten some gift certificates, but we ought to bring her over.
After a night like that, you got to.
Pennsbury getting a 40-35 win. Again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to everybody with us tonight. And we'll be back to wrap this one up in just a moment.
The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. I mean, it's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
All right, welcome back to Pennsbury High School. Layla Mathias and Sophia Vitucci are players of the game. Guys, congratulations on this win tonight. You guys kind of got a slow start in this one. What was happening at the beginning of the game that you guys had to change?
You know, like, our energy is always there. So it was kind of, we were just not knocking down shots. But I know, like, once they start scoring, we kind of get our crap together.
So we talked a little bit about your toughness inside, some of the rebounding that you do. Talk about the role that Coach Ciola expects for you to be able to play out on this team.
Yeah, it's kind of been the same for the past 3 years. I've been rebounding and defensively, offensive rebounding. It's just, you know, I don't know, I kind of just do it to do it. I mean, I shout out Sofala for making all those putbacks. I mean, we're a great duo, so.
And you got to the line, hit a couple of big free throws there in your first trip to the line. Tell me a little bit about what's going through your mind as you're getting down to the wire, and then you're the one with those clutch shots in front of you.
Yeah, the beginning of the season I've been struggling with foul shots. I come in and work with Coach Ciola, and he kind of just tells me to block everything out. I mean, with all the crowd here and everything, it's different than it usually is. I mean, you have to kind of block those out. It's kind of white noise.
All right, so we're going to talk to your teammate just a little bit. Before we do, I wanted to ask you just about the support that you guys get. What's this atmosphere like playing in front of all your the fans, the students, everybody here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. A lot of people, they came for for the Krasnos. I mean, they deserve this. They really do. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Layla. You're one of our players of the game. Sophia Vitucci also with us. Ben Goldstein, who's doing our stats, said when you came out of the tunnel, you walked over to somebody and they kind of coached you up, said something. Can you share with us what message was received or what they talked with you about?
Just that I need to get out of my own head and, you know, just help me find my rhythm and stuff. I came out and I did it fine, I guess. I don't know.
Well, tell me about your confidence in the third quarter. First half, you had some opportunities, weren't hitting as consistently as you did in the third quarter. What clicked for you?
My shots weren't falling in the first half, and I kept shooting, and I knew they would eventually fall, and I just pick up where I left off and keep it going.
Tell me a little bit about the team vibe, about your teammates, and I mean, you guys had to fight for tonight's win, and it feels like that is part of this team's makeup.
Oh, it's awesome. You know, we all give each other credit when credit is due, and all of the pieces play into us winning this game. So.
Well, congratulations on this win. You guys also stop a little bit of a losing skid.
Yeah.
That's got to feel good to get back into the win column and lift you up. Happy holidays, and hope you guys have a great break.
Thank you.
And maybe this win can actually
hope so.
Move you guys in the right direction.
Yep.
Sophia Vitucci, one of our players of the game, thank you so much for joining us. And that's brought to you by DiLorenzo's Pizza, the Berg Pizza on New Falls Road. And Layla Mathias got the gift certificate, and Ben went over and talked to Sophia Vitucci, so they sent both of them. We'll probably owe Sophia a gift certificate for a future game. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, including DiLorenzo's, Jefferson Health, the Revere Restaurant, Rob's Automotive and Collision. This has been the McCaffrey's Game of the Night, thanks to McCaffrey's Food Markets, BCWSA, the Bucks County Water and Sewer Authority, Penn Community Bank, St. Mary Medical Center, the Peruzzi Auto Group, the Trentonian, Jammer Doors, the Pennsbury Regional Basketball League, and the Pennsbury Girls Basketball Parents Club. Thanks to Ben Goldstein for helping us with the stats of tonight's game and for helping to give it a little insight into what's going on out there on the floor. Big thanks to Gus Barber for doing our video engineering. A great job, as always. Gus, have a terrific holiday season and a Merry Christmas. And we'll get together, I don't know, maybe before the new year, but definitely in 2023. We got a lot of Pennsbury hoops coming.
Plenty of Pennsbury hoops. Chris, it's been an honor to do these games in this year. And like you said, happy Christmas, Merry whatever you celebrate, out there, happy holidays. And Chris, hope you have a happy holidays and happy new year.
Thank you so much. A big win for the Pennsbury girls, but maybe even a bigger win for the Pennsbury boys. They blew out Council Rock North tonight, and seems like that team is also moving in the right direction. Big thanks to Billy Warren for being with us. Again, happy holidays. Enjoy this time off, and hopefully we'll see you in 2023 as well. Appreciate your insights and work and everything, and thanks to all of our listeners and viewers with us tonight. One final time, from the Falcons' nest, it was Pennsbury 40 and Council Rock North 35. Thanks for listening and watching high school basketball on the WBCB Sports Network. Happy holidays, everybody.